I'm sure this is nothing new to most people out there. I think most of us, at least on some level, understand this concept, have experienced this ourselves over and over and over again. We live in a capitalist society. It's very transactional. It's very much about what can you do for other people. Whatever that thing is, you're a dollar figure to somebody, paying them rent or, whatever it is, or other value, sexual value. This is something I've experienced. I don't want to sound weird or, kind of braggadocious even, but it is something I have experienced quite a bit. People just, lust. People can be very lustful and they sort of look at you as, an object. Yes, even men get objectified, by other men, but by other women. And it's a thing. I've experienced it over and over. I'm not bragging, I don't want to sound, like, oh, who do you think you are? I mean, I'm a 56-year-old man. Yeah, that's me. That's me. And anyway, I know how I come off, I get it. But, at the same time, look, I'm a human being, But anyway, my point is it just sucks that that's how we view each other, just as sort of what can we get out of somebody else? What can you do for me? And I'm guilty of it too. And I'm really, this experience, these last couple months of just sort of, a lot of the shit that I've been through. I'm working on trying to just not be that kind of a person anymore, to not be so transactional, to look at people as people, to look at humans as humans. And look, we're all in a different place in our journey. Some people are higher up on the consciousness scale than others, and it can be tough dealing with, people who just don't really, who aren't very open-minded, whose consciousnesses are very closed. But at the same time, they're still human. For as much as we want to other the other person, with this whole NPC thing, and you're a demon or whatever, they're still people, they're still human, and they still have value. We are all God in the end, and I know that to be true, because it's all God, and we are all some aspect of God. And when you try to look at it that way, it does change your perspective a bit. But it sucks, it just sucks that this is where we're at. And I just, it's our choices, we've all got to start making different choices. And that's the only way we're going to get out of this thing, is if we all start making different choices than the ones that we're making now, to stop treating each other as objects in one way or another, monetarily, sexually, labor, whatever it is, and start looking at each other as individual human beings. And not as, a commodity of what can I get out of this person, and that starts with all of us every single day. That's the only way we're going to get out of this situation, is if we all start making different choices, better choices, good choices, right choices. Stop looking at each other as pieces of meat, as commodities, and start seeing each other as aspects of God, the Most High.